오늘은 12월 10일 금요일입니다. 이 5일 동안 연속해서 녹화를 했고요. 3주인가 4주씩 연속 지금 빠지지 않고 5일씩 녹화를 하고 있습니다. 토요일 일요일 날은 좀 못하고요. 쉬고 지금 이번 단계는 6단계 진행을 하고요. 오늘 10문장 추가를 할 예정입니다. Winter affects me a lot. That is a problem we need to solve. Who's gonna watch the baby? Since when do you cook? The chair is his chair is comfortable to sit on. That's not worth it. It's not worth it. When you're gonna stop talking about this?
When are you gonna stop talking about this?
When you gonna stop talking about this? When you gonna stop talking about this? Whose side are you on?
Whose side are you on?
Whose side are you on? 이 R을 생략을 하네요. 주로 발음할 때. Whose side are you on?
Whose side are you on?
Whose side are you on? Do you find it hard to talk with strangers? No problem. It was just a dream. It's okay. It was just a dream. They had enough money to buy a new house. They have enough money. They have enough money to buy a new house. Am I understood? I don't want to miss the start of the game. I'm running out of my money. I'm running out of money. Take a guess. If I were you, I would buy a black one. The only thing you have to fear is fear itself. Let me get this straight. How many people are there in Seoul? Moving on to item 3. Put your hands in the air. You made me do it. You stick to it. You made me a promise. You need to stick to it. You made me a promise. You stick to it. 누구 잘못이지? Whose fault is that? Yours. We need to stick to it as one, always, and forever. Have you been waiting long? When do you expect to leave work? Leading speed is important, but being able to think straight about what you read is far more valuable.
93. Reading speed is important, but being able to think straight about what you read is far more valuable.
Is far more valuable. 이거 천일문에 나오는 문장입니다. Reading speed is important, but being able to think straight about what you read is far more valuable. 네, 이렇게 긴 문장을 추가하는 게 아니었는데 괜히 추가한 것 같아요. 이게 좀 내용을 좀 알고 했어야 되는데 그에게 내가 다시 전화한다고 말해줘. Tell him I will call him back. I'm planning on it. 제가 컴퓨터를 좀 사용해도 될까요? Is it okay if I use your computer? Would you please let me use your computer? Would you please let me use your computer? You should not have forgotten the promise. 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 Don't get me wrong. The ABCs of politics. I don't know 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 the ABCs of politics. We are gradually moving into a rainy spell. We are gradually moving into a rainy spell. 여기 보면 지금 정답률 100%라고 나오는데 어제 지금 기능을 추가를 해가지고 아직 정답률 계산을 안 한 문장입니다. 이제 정답률 계산을 하는데 최근 20번 한 거 가지고 정답률을 계산을 하는 거죠. 그러니까 여기다 정확히 얘기하면 최근 정답률로 해야 되겠죠. Rainy spell, 이게 장마철이라는 뜻입니다. We are gradually moving into a rainy spell. Now's not a good time. Is this a bad time? 너 우리랑 같이 갈래? Are you coming with us? 화낼 이유가 없어요. There is no reason to be upset. 제 말을 끝까지 들어주세요. Please hear me out. My back is killing me. I'd like to. Thanks for your concern. I think you should get some pressure. All work and no play makes Jack a dull boy. Jack a dull boy. All work and no play makes Jack a dull boy. You have a good memories. What a good memory you have. 감탄문. What a good memory you have. I've been feeling a bit under the weather these days. I haven't been feeling well. I haven't been feeling well these days. I haven't been feeling well these days. I haven't been feeling well these days. Are you almost ready to go? I slept like a dog. Take a guess. 이거는 진짜 정답률이 100%인 거죠. 20번. 20번 맞힌 거니까 지금 연속 34번 맞췄으니까 100%지 당연히요. 최근 20번만 가지고 정답률을 계산하는 거니까요. Take a guess. 이런 거 쉬운 문장이니까요. His chair is comfortable to sit on. 이것도 정답률 100%. I'll be great. 정말 좋다. That would be nice. I'm glad that is over. I'm so glad that is that is over. I'm so glad that is over. 마침으로 할까요? I'm so glad that is over. Nobody makes like you. Nobody matters. Nobody matters like you. Nobody matters like you. Nobody matters like you. We stick together as one, always and forever. We stick together as one, always and forever. That's my favorite line. 말은 누가 못해? That is easy for you to say. 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 Times Square is in New York. Times Square is in New York. Honestly, is not that surprised. Honestly, I'm not that surprised. Honestly, I'm not that surprised. I've got something. I've got something for you. I've got something for you. The best of movie is the best part of movie is the chase scene. The best part of the movie is the chase scene. Is there anything I can do? Is there anything I can do? Come to think of it, I will have another glass of water, one glass of wine. Come to think of it, on second thought, 두 가지 같은 뜻입니다. I will have another glass of wine. On second thought로 했네. On second thought, I will have another glass of wine. Easier said than done. Knock yourself out. Knock yourself out. Later, would you like to invite me? Later, would you like to invite me? 이 모든 물건을 보는 것만으로도 스트레스가 쌓여. I got stressed just looking at all my stuff. I get stressed just looking at all my stuff. I get stressed just looking at all my stuff. Spouse I know. As far as I know. Spouse I know. This is the book which sold the best last year. Whose idea was to move into these houses? Whose idea was it to move into these houses? It wasn't my fault. You were gone too far. Hang in there. I'm looking for you. There's no excuse for this kind of behavior. 변명해도 소용이 없다. There's no excuse for this kind of behavior. It is no use trying to excuse yourself. It is no use trying to excuse yourself. 많이도 틀렸네. 63번. It is no use trying to excuse yourself. It is no use trying to excuse yourself. It is no use trying to excuse yourself. 그녀가 너에게 거짓말을 했을 리가 없다. She cannot have told a lie to you. She cannot have told a lie to you. Two has a better than one. Two has a better than one. Break a leg. Break a leg. Did I miss it? You didn't miss it. It was supposed like that. It is supposed to be like this. It's supposed to be like this. It's supposed to be like this. 이거 원래 이래. It's supposed to be like this. It's supposed to be like this. It's supposed to be like this. The night is still young. The night is still young. That smells awful. That smells awful. 그녀가 너에게 거짓말을 했을 리가 없다. You cannot. She cannot have told a lie to you. 이거 어디서 났어요? Where did you get this? Where did you get this? Where did you get this? Would you like me to leave now? Let me ask you something. Let me ask you this. Let me ask you this. Let me ask you this. I don't want to be a burden to you. I don't want to be a burden to you. Burden to you. Fill out your landing and customs declaration form, please. Fill out your landing. Fill out your landing and customs declaration form, please. Happy birthday. Brought your candles. Make a wish. Happy birthday. Come on. Blow out your candles. Make a wish. 너무 부담이 많아서 스트레스 받아. Too much pressure stresses me out. Didn't you check your itinerary? Didn't you check the itinerary? Check the itinerary. Didn't you check the itinerary? How am I supposed to trust me? Why don't you just trust me on this one? Why don't you just trust me on this one? Why don't you just trust me on this one? Why don't you just trust me on this one? 우리는 비 때문에 부득이 집에 있어야 했다. The rain compelled us to stay indoors. The rain compelled us to stay indoors. I don't get it. When was the last time you heard from her? When a loved son dies, certain decisions have to be made. Music to my ears. I have enough money to buy a car. If I had enough money, I would buy a car. If I had enough money, I would buy a car. If I had enough, the pen is mightier than the sword. 요즘 어떻게 지내나? What have you been doing? How have you been recently? How have you been recently? How have you been recently? Cut corners. I have some work to catch up on. I just wanna catch up. Monday is the day when people have weddings on Sunday. Monday is the day most people feel flu. Monday is the day when most people feel flu. I do it all the time. What do you say? 아침에 여기로 몇 시까지 올 수 있나요? What time can you make it here in the morning? What time can you make it here in the morning? 방해하지 마. Don't mess it up. Now's not a good time. 더 도와드릴 거 있나요? Is there anything I can do? Is there anything else I can do for you? Is there anything I can do for you? 또 다시는 나에게 그런 행동하지 마. Don't like to me. Don't ever do that to me again. Don't ever do that to me again. If I had enough money, I would buy a car. The phone will be dead soon. My phone will be dead soon. 빠졌다고 해야지 뭐. Can I try this on? I don't want to open up a can of worms. Monday is the day when most people feel flu. is too-faced and getting out of hand. Keep your voice down. Parents' instinct tell them when their children would love a cuddle and some instruction.
9. Parents' instincts tell them when their children would love a cuddle and some interaction.
And some instruction. 이것도 천일문에 나오는 문장인데 9번 문장입니다. 이런 문장은 좀 문장이 참 좋은데 미리 구문에 대한 분석을 하고 난 다음에 외워야 되는데 무작정 외우니까 당장은 도움이 안 되더라고요. 나중에는 한번 도전해봐야겠어요. Monday is the day. 아니, parents' instincts tell them when their parents' instincts tell them when their children would love a cuddle and some instruction. What do you call the thing that holds your ponytail? Are you coming with us? Do you have some company? Do you have company? Do you have some company? Do you want some company? Do you want some company? Do you want some company? Time will tell. 오늘은 여기까지 하고 일단은 추가하는 것까지만 해보겠습니다. 일단은 이거 좀 이따 좀 더 하더라도 여기다 이렇게 딱 감춰놨죠. 버튼을. 자 10개 추가합니다. 쉬운 문장들이죠. 쉬운 문장 추가하기로 했거든요. 이건 좀 어렵고 이건 쉬운 문장 이것도 기본 문장들 다 했습니다. 이런 쉬운 문장도 있죠. I like to read in bed. bed가 짠나 길나 발음이. I like to read in bed. 와우, 로딩 시간 많이 걸리네. 이게 무슨 일인가요? 별일이네요. 일단 마무리하겠습니다.